NLL on BR Live is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit geico.com to see how much you could save. Welcome to Connors and Ferris Field at the Blue Cross Arena, beautiful Rochester, New York, as the Nighthawks get set to do battle against the Vancouver Warriors. This is their first and only meeting of the regular season. In fact,
Warriors last week, and Jake Withers probably right behind Trevor Baptiste as one of the top face-off guys in this league. Baptiste just broke Withers' rookie record a couple weeks ago in a violation right there to give Rochester the ball in the game. That is unheard of. If Rochester controls the face-offs, they should be able to control the scoreboard as well.
Burke from the outside, he scores! Mike Burke, 1-0 Rochester.
This possession.
Jamison from that left wing. Over now to Shanks in his second game back. The shot, he scores! 2-0. As Colton Armstrong got a piece of it.
Yeah, Colton Armstrong closed in on that possession really quick to slow down that 3-on-2 odd man rush.
Fed in front, behind the back shot, he scores. Tony Malcolm on a pass that I think was deflected by Armstrong. Armstrong did a good job defensively, but it was grabbed out of the air.
Smoothly to make that save.
Benesh with the ball. He comes into the game 6 points shy of 1,000 in his career. In front to Jackson, he scores.
Out of area because he's also a field goalie as well. So he knows how to get across that crease and make those moves. He translates those very well to the indoor game.
And Benesh will take it himself.
Rochester doing a nice job defensively so far. Warren Hill has not seen a ton of shots. He's only seen 5 in the first 7+ minutes.
And that shot banks in off the back of Penny as Kyle Jackson with his second of the night. Cadron. And Rochester now will work it up to Jamison. The shot, he scores.
And Benesh had to take a little bit off that shot right at the very end.
Over now on the far side. Wade will give it over to McBride. Passed over now on the near boards to Jones, looking to shoot. The shot, he scores. Wow, over the left shoulder of Hill. It's 6-2. The midsection of Warren Hill, as once again McBride is frustrated by Warren Hill. 10 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the first half. Rochester up 6-2. And Mike Burke, who's been a pleasant surprise this year, gives it over. Now Theed will take it. Now to Shanks, over to Jackson, to Burke, shoots and scores! The fans, 7th overall in 2016, and he has been one of the top contributors every season for head coach Mike Hazen.
He absolutely has, and he brings so much value to the team. He's not big in size, but he produces.
And Ryan Benesh with a quick stick from Cody Jamison. Dawson Theed gives it across the floor. Over to Burke. Burke back to Benesh. He scores. Ryan Benesh. Off the far glass and back away. Comes Owen Barker. In on goal. He scored. The low shot beats Warren.
League, just under 50% conversion rate.
Over now on the far side. Back over to Jackson. He shoots and scores. Over a minute to go, and Rochester with a season-high goals and a half, 10 right now as they lead 10-3. Still shorthanded, and that shot goes in over the left shoulder.
Going at it. We'll take a look on the replay. Watch after this as Theed gets into it with Porter. And then Penny comes over. Point.
And let's see what Rochester can do here, shorthanded. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. So elusive is Kyle Jackson. Now to Shank, shot, save, rebound, Boucher scores! Chris Bushi with his first of the night as he bangs home the rebound.
And I believe this is going to be challenged by Coach Gill. He's going to take a look at this again. He's looking up on the board as we are, as Bushi dives in the goal. Take a look at this. That just shows you how well Rochester's been playing in all facets today.
Fan over to Benesh, fakes, looking, shooting, and scores. Ryan Benesh on fire tonight.
So we've seen 2 additional face-offs now.
And Withers played it over to himself on the near boards. Gets away from 2, the shot, he scores! The Wizard, Jake Withers.
Need to pull the trigger as Penny was coming back out on the field. Give the possession to your offense.
Feed has it on the left wing. Back to Burke in front. Jackson behind the back. Penny the save. And Kyle Jackson was knocked down, and now Jackson took a couple of shots. Jamison in there. Kyle Jackson was trying to just get free.
Yeah, Matt Beers was in there with Jackson.
Logan Schuss trying to shake off Robertson. Gives it across the ball. He shoots and scores. And finally a point for Keenan Ball. Chicken wing eating contest hosted by the Distillery.
Hey, Craig, those are some ghost wings, so we want. So now it's going to be a 5-on-3 power play.
Shanks over to Feed, who they've been trying. It looks like they've been loading him up for a goal all night. Jamison misses wide, grabbed by Shanks, shooting and scores. And that's fired over the top of the net. Flipped on back, the drive, the shot off the left shoulder of Hill. Scooped up by Benesh. Breakaway for Jackson, scores! Driving in, still has it, flips it in front, the shot, that is denied by Penny. Now Jackson is tied up by Colton Porter on the near boards, and they hit the deck. And Colton Porter still on top of Kyle Jackson.
Might be a little retaliation for what happened to Zach Porter on that one just a couple moments ago.
And put Colorado in the postseason. Into Thied, gives it over on the far side, back to Jamison. Over now, the shot, he scores! And that'll be very likely take that last playoff spot, as they are one of the hottest teams in the league right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to finish probably 2 games behind New England, depending on how the next week goes.
And Ryan Benesh, his 5th. Driving to the net, spinning, fires, and the save made by Hill. Picked up by McBride, and he's going to drop it on back to Chetner. Now to Malcolm, over to McBride. Feeds it to Ball, who shoots and scores. Ball. Here comes Hosek. The shot, he hit the near pipe. The dive, the shot, he scores! Graham Hosek with the wraparound goal.
So, Craig, if you remember,
we're under 15 seconds to go. As Rochester is going to kill off the final seconds, Mike Burke will loft it into the near corner, and the Rochester Nighthawks have extended their season-high winning streak to 4 games.
And a standing ovation by the crowd here in downtown Rochester after a dominant performance by the Rochester Nighthawks. 4 wins in a row, all on the back of Warren Hill, who finishes with 51 saves and only 6 goals allowed.